Hi students, welcome back. Now we are going to discuss about digital frequency counter. Digital frequency counter. It is also called as digital frequency meter. It is also called as digital frequency meter. A frequency counter is an electronic instrument that is used for measuring frequency. A frequency counter is an electronic instrument that is used for measuring frequency. Next, a frequency counter measures the number of cycles of oscillations or pulses per second in a periodic electronic signal. A frequency counter measures the number of cycles of oscillations or pulses per second in a periodic electronic signal. And this frequency counter has different types of components in that block diagram. Those components are: first one amplifier, second one is Schmitt trigger, third one AND gate, fourth one a counter, and fifth one is crystal oscillator, time based generator, and then a flip flop. So these components are used in digital frequency counter block diagram. Now we see the block diagram of digital frequency counter. So this one is the block diagram of digital frequency counter. So it is having different types of components. First one amplifier, second one Schmitt trigger, and then AND gate, fourth one a counter, and then fifth one crystal oscillator, sixth one time based selector, seventh one a flip flop gate, that is the gate flip flop, and all these are the frequency divider circuits, and these frequency divider circuits are having decade counters. Now we discuss about all the components in detail. Coming to this first component, that is the amplifier. Amplifier is an electronic device that increases the voltage, current or power of a signal. The most frequently used device for power amplification is the bipolar transistor. The most frequently used device for power amplification is the bipolar transistor. It amplifies the applied input signal for measuring the frequency. It amplifies the applied input signal for measuring the frequency. Next, second one is of Schmitt trigger. Schmitt trigger. It converts any alternating signal into a square wave by using a op amp, that is operational amplifier. It converts any alternating signal into a square wave by using operational amplifier. Next, it acts as a comparator circuit with hysteresis by applying feedback to the non-inverting input of a comparator. It acts as a comparator circuit with hysteresis by applying a feedback to the non-inverting input of a comparator. It is an active device which converts analog input signal into digital output signal. It converts analog signal into digital output signal, that is of Schmitt trigger component. Next one is of AND gate. It provides an output when two inputs are present. In this frequency meter, the input signals from a Schmitt trigger connected on input side and flip flop connected to time based selector circuit. The AND gate is a basic digital logic gate and it behaves according to the truth table. So for AND gate, if both the inputs are high, if the result is high, otherwise it produces low output. That is about AND gate. And coming to next component, counter. Counters are normally a synchronous type. Counters are normally a synchronous type in which the decimal count is in ascending order starting from 0. In this meter, the output of a AND gate is given to the counter to count the number of pulses. In this meter, the output of a AND gate is given to the counter to count the number of pulses, and these counters are available in the form of ICs, that are the integrated circuits, and also incorporated as parts of larger integrated circuits. These are also incorporated as the parts of larger integrated circuits. That is about counter. And next component is crystal oscillator. Basically, it provides a sinusoidal output by using a DC power supply. It provides a sinusoidal output by using a DC power supply. In this frequency meter, the crystal oscillator connected is of 1 megahertz, which produces a sine wave. And these sine waves are having some frequencies, and this frequency is commonly used to keep track of time, as in quartz wristwatches, to provide a stable clock signal for digital ICs and stabilize the frequencies for radio transmitters and receivers. The most common type piezoelectric resonator used is the quartz crystal. So oscillator circuits incorporating then become known as crystal oscillators. Next we go for time-based selector. Time-based selector is a circuit which can change the time period of signals for the reference purpose. It can change the time period of signals for the reference purpose. The time base consists of a fixed frequency crystal oscillator called a clock oscillator, which has to be very accurate. In order to ensure its accuracy, the crystal oscillator is enclosed in a constant temperature oven. In this meter, the output of this constant frequency oscillator is fed back to Schmitt trigger, which converts the input sine wave to an output consisting of a train of pulses at a rate equal to the frequency of clock oscillator. The train of pulses then passes through a series of frequency divider decade assemblies connected in cascade, and each divider consists of a decade counter and divides the frequency by 10. Hence it is called as the frequency divider decade. And the outputs are taken from each decade frequency divider by means of a selector switch. Any output can be selected. Here the frequency divider is also called as decade divider, and each decade divider is having decade counter. And coming to the seventh component, that is the flip-flop. Flip-flop is a basic memory element. The circuit produces output depending upon the given input. It has 4 states depending upon the which flip-flop is used. A flip-flop is a device very much like a latch, and it is a bistable multivibrator. Flip-flop is a bistable multivibrator having 2 states and feedback path that allows it store a bit of information. Means it can store a single bit information. A flip-flop is a basic memory element, same like a latch. The difference between latch and a flip-flop is that a latch is asynchronous, whereas flip-flop is synchronous. In latch, the output can change as soon as the inputs changes, whereas in flip-flop, it is edge-triggered flip-flop and only changes state when a control signal goes from high to low or low to high. That is about flip-flop. Next we go to working operation of the digital frequency counter. Now we see the working operation of digital frequency counter. So this one is your block diagram of digital frequency counter. In this we are having 7 components that are of amplifier, Schmitt trigger, AND gate, and a counter, crystal oscillator, time based selector, and a flip flop, gate flip flop, and these are the decade counters. Now we see the working operation of this frequency meter. Whenever we apply the input signal here, it will be amplified by the amplifier, and that output is given to the Schmitt trigger. Schmitt trigger always converts any input waveform into square output waveform, and this output is given to the AND gate. Next, here for the AND gate, the another input is from gate flip flop. Next, coming to this part, here we are using the crystal oscillator. It produces the sine waves. Those sine waves will be converted into square waves by using the Schmitt trigger, and these square wave will be applied to the decade counters here, that is the frequency divider decades. So each will be divided by 10. Here the frequencies will be divided by 10, and these frequency divider circuits are having decade counters. So from this we can get the output. Those will be selected by the time based selectors. So we can get the time period here depending upon the switches, and this output is given to the Schmitt trigger. Schmitt trigger converts the input into square waves. That square waves is given to the gate flip flop, and this output is given to the AND gate. So depending on the inputs, the AND gate converts it into output, and that will be counted by the decimal counter, and this one is the decimal counter and display unit. So in this way we can display the frequency in display unit. So this one is of the working operation of digital frequency counter. So it measures the frequency. So if you know the frequency, we can get the time period also. Okay, that is the note. So this one is about your digital frequency counter. Thank you.